Hello, my name is Rob Bolin, and I'm the Jerguson Glass Gauge and Valve Product Manager. Today we're going to talk about best practices when inspecting and maintaining a glass level gauge. One of the main benefits about using a glass level gauge is it's the only type of instrumentation that's considered a direct level reading device. That means that you have a direct line of view into the actual process fluid. Because of this, it's one of the most reliable ways for startups, operations confirmations, plant emergencies, upset conditions, and just all around the baseline of level instrumentation. One of the keys to success with using products that contain glass is proper application and proper maintenance. You always want to make sure that the level gauge is rated for the pressure temperature of the application that is intended to be installed in. You also want to verify that the materials of construction that are used are compatible with the process fluid. One of the main challenges inherent in products containing glass is that glass to metal contact must be prevented. Because of that, a piece of glass has to have a gasket on either side. The glass is bound to the chamber by the cover. The cover needs to maintain a consistent clamping force or you'll have a leak. Bolts can tend to heat up and yield over time, resulting in a loss of torque, and gaskets can creep and relax. The applications that a glass gauge can be installed in varies greatly. That means when the product is first installed, you must establish a baseline maintenance schedule. Should you find a leak, the first thing you want to do is isolate the gauge from the surface. The first thing to consider would be, is this application hazardous or critical? If it is, you probably want to take the gauge offline and perform a full rebuild. If not, it is permissible to perform a retorque. If you're going to retorque the unit while it is mounted to the vessel, it's always recommended that you isolate it from the process fluid and ensure that there's no pressure remaining in the unit. Follow the torquing procedure outlined in our IOM, and in many cases, this will actually arrest the leak. Here we have a level gauge with corroded glass on one side and clean glass on the other. Best practice for inspecting glass is to hold a flashlight at 45 degrees and go up and down the chamber looking for surface defects. So you can see on the clean glass side, there's really not much there. If I switch over to the corroded glass side, you can see it's very clear that this glass is beginning to get corroded. During the inspection process, if you find any chips, cracks, steam etching, discoloration, or anything else out of the ordinary, it's time to rebuild the gauge. This is an example piece of glass that's been corroded from steam. You can see that chalky white color down there, which is an initial sign of glass getting attacked. That's probably where the water line was. As the steam rose, it started to etch into the glass. This starts to get deeper and deeper as it goes up the length of the glass. Something like this should be discarded immediately. It's important to note that when you do perform a gauge rebuild, all glass and gaskets must be discarded. Even if you can't see it, the glass can hold residual stresses in it, and if you go to rebuild the unit, it'll surely fail. It's just a question of when. Once you establish that a gauge needs rebuild, you need to identify the proper parts for the rebuild. The repair kit part number can be found on the rating tag in the bottom right-hand corner of the gauge. It's important to note that whenever you're rebuilding a unit, OEM parts must be used. That is to ensure that you maintain your proper pressure and temperature rating, as well as not void the warranty. Instructions for performing an armored glass gauge rebuild can be found in our IOM as well as our website. Before returning the unit to service, it is always recommended that you hydrotest it. Ensuring proper application, establishing a baseline preventative inspection and maintenance schedule, and using proper maintenance procedures will ensure that your level gauge will last for many years to come, safely and successfully. If you have any questions about what was covered today, visit our website, jerguson.com, or send us an email at jergusonapp@clark-reliance.com.